Title: Unraveling the Skills Gap Conundrum. A comprehensive introduction and deep dive into skills gap concepts. The past few years have seen the proliferation of a peculiar paradox within the Canadian labor market. Despite the rising levels of unemployment, many employers express difficulty in finding suitable candidates to fill crucial positions. This dichotomy is a telling manifestation of the skills gap, a complex labor market predicament that continues to persistently challenge job seekers and employers alike. Understanding the skills gap. To thoroughly grasp the concept of the skills gap, it's essential to understand its core idea: the disparity between the skills employers need and the skills potential employees possess. While the gap may appear simple, the factors that contribute to its existence are multifaceted and complex. Factors fueling the skills gap. Several interlocking elements contribute to the evolution and persistence of the skills gap, complicating the problem further. Unemployment and underemployment. The unemployed or underemployed candidates often bear the brunt of employers' biases. These individuals are often avoided due to the presumption that they lack necessary job skills and experience. This not only adds to the pool of untapped talent, but also inflates the skills gap. Inadequate education or training programs. Critics often cite the education system or vocational training programs as culprits, citing a failure to equip students with practical skills needed for the current job market. However, it's essential to consider whether educational institutions can keep up with the rapidly changing industry trends and skills demands. Lack of real-world skills. It's not uncommon for job candidates to possess academic qualifications without the corresponding real-world soft and technical skills. This disconnect significantly contributes to the skills gap as employers look for applicants who can hit the ground running. Wage expectations and mobility. Factors such as wage expectations and a lack of desire or ability to move for work purposes also play a role. Employers struggling to offer competitive wages or located in less desirable areas may face challenges attracting qualified employees. Dissecting the hiring process and applicants' role. A deeper look into the hiring process reveals it as a complex mechanism with its set of challenges, often amplifying the skills gap. Circular demands. Job postings often require applicants to have experience even for entry-level positions, creating a vicious cycle where job seekers can't get experience without a job, and can't get a job without experience. Fall in recruitment intensity and training investments. Employers have become increasingly selective, resulting in a slow hiring process. Meanwhile, a decline in training investments suggests employers are less willing to hire less experienced workers and train them, thereby exacerbating the skills gap. Mechanical hiring process and credential race. The rise of applicant tracking systems (ATS) has led to a mechanical hiring process where the focus is more on keywords rather than actual skills or potential. Consequently, job seekers are often pushed to acquire more credentials, thereby feeding into the credentials race. Rebalancing the skills gap equation. Addressing the skills gap isn't a simple task. However, a few strategies could help. Promote apprenticeship programs. These programs can provide job seekers with much-needed hands-on experience, while allowing employers to train potential employees according to their specific needs. Revise education and training programs. Aligning education and vocational training programs with current industry trends and employer needs can better prepare students for the workforce. Rethinking hiring practices. Employers should reconsider stringent hiring practices, like circular demands, and focus on a candidate's potential rather than just their experience or credentials. In conclusion, the skills gap is a complex issue with deep roots in the labor market structure and hiring practices. Addressing this gap requires a systemic shift in how we approach education, training, hiring, and career development. As the Canadian labor market evolves, it's critical to continue re-evaluating these strategies to ensure we're effectively bridging the skills gap.